Welcome back all. My name is Nina Takesh. I'm an interior designer. This is the Red Elevator. And on today's episode, we are going to look at 2023 hottest interior design trends. You don't want to miss this. Follow me. And since so many of you asked, today I am wearing a dress from none other than, are you ready for this? Are you guys ready for me to divulge who makes this gorgeous dress? It's H&M. That's right, I found it. I couldn't believe it. I bought it. I had to have it. And I gotta tell you guys, this looks like $1 million, and we all know it's priced very well. 2023 is a very sophisticated year, as you're going to see by these interior design trends. And the very first one that we're going to look at is what is happening to our pantries and our butlers' pantries. Now, if we're lucky enough to have a pantry, you're gonna wanna see what's happening so that you can mimic these. And by the way, if you don't have enough room for a pantry, which most of us don't, I don't, then you can recreate these moments in your kitchen. So this is for all of us to learn from. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Sella Jane's pantry. This is a pantry that a lot of people have been talking about, so I think it's important to address this particular pantry. It's got these gorgeous black and white checkered floors, as you can see here. So she's definitely true to my heart. But outside of that, this is a very large room. She's lucky enough to have this size room, but you can certainly do this as your kitchen. So what's important here is the fact that Sella is using mirrored cabinets in her pantry, or in her kitchen, I would like to also refer to, because of the fact that you can hide your canned goods and you can hide things that are not very pleasing to the eye, yet have the feeling of something that's expansive. So mirrored cabinets are back. Additionally, having a paneled refrigerator, again, keeping things paneled makes the room a little bit more cohesive. So she's got this great dishwasher that is in there. And my favorite part is the pivot door. I have one from my kitchen into my dining room. I find that they are very useful, and they are a great way to be able to come in and out of spaces, so you can certainly have them. Refrigerator drawers are great, especially if they're paneled. Again, you can be very specific about what you're able to put in these drawers. You can separate your vegetables from your meats, especially if you keep kosher. It's even better. You can have all of your items in their respective locations. In a butler pantry we completed for a client recently, this is my design, and what I did here, which I think is also very hot for 2023, is the fact that we've got library sconces in places that we normally would not expect them. These library sconces are from Ralph Lauren, made for circle lighting, and they are gorgeous. They're leather, they have these little suede details, and this is what's going to elevate your space. So even if you have a very small area and you want to elevate it, bring in library sconces. I love them, and they're going to be really hot for 23. We also have these upper metal cabinets that we have placed instead of more wood. So mixing of your materials is also going to be very interesting and very fun for 23, where if you already have wood below, you don't want wood above, you're going to want to bring in a completely different material such as steel, like we have here. It gives it a sense of airiness and openness, and then it gives you more of a peekaboo into this beautiful cabinet and this space. Next week, we're going to talk about 2023 colors, but we're giving you a little bit of a sneak peek into what's happening. Mint green is going to be very hot, and different shades of green are going to be hot for 23. As you can see from this galley sort of type butler pantry kitchen that is fully lined in this beautiful wood. You've got the archways, and what's really trending in 23 is using your marble in a way that is not very common. So you've got this arched backsplash type detail that's on the wall of this butler's pantry, and it just looks so great. You can do this anywhere, you guys. You don't have to have a multi-million-dollar home to put details like this in your home. You could have a tiny kitchen and have this in there, and everyone's going to have their jaws drop. One of the newest 2023 trends is going to be these spaces that are beautiful yet open and organized. So if you're a Virgo like I am and you like things to be color coded and beautifully displayed, this is either your kitchen or your butler's pantry. The items are going to be really center stage. So what you are focusing on isn't the cabinetry, it isn't the marble, it's really what's in the kitchen and the actual containers that are on display. If you have a pantry, this is also a great way to organize your pantry. By having these bucket-like shelves, you're able to contain some of your fruits and vegetables, but at the same time, it just doesn't look ordinary. There's something very special about the angle of that bucket, something that could be easily done. You could even DIY this by buying wood, cutting it in this angle, and then having things sort of displayed beautifully. I love this, and if you guys know me, you know how much I love containers and container stores, and the ones that you get at IKEA are probably the best price, so you can definitely recreate this easily. Another important trend you're going to see in 23, and this is going to be a hot one, not necessarily in butlers' pantries, but in other rooms, is this hand-painted wallpaper. Beautiful. There are different companies that make these. You've got Gracie does this, you've got de Gournay, Annambo does this from Paris, and it is so stunning that I'm going to do this in one of my rooms in my home this year. I don't know where, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I did it because I love this. So it doesn't have to be palm trees, it could be a jungle, it could be anything. And bringing this into your home, even if it's just a touch of it, this could be certainly a hallway like you see here that is brought through into the other side of the room, is really something that is very elevated. We do this for our client homes who have endless budgets, and there's no reason why you guys can't do this too. Colorful, interesting stones are back. They had disappeared for a little bit, but now they're back, and they're back with a vengeance. As you can see in this photo, this is a project that I completed recently in Brentwood, California for a client that has two identical fireplaces with this really overpoweringly beautiful stone that's floor to ceiling. And it really is center stage. I mean, this stone dictates the rest of the house. So if you are interested in colored stone, this is the time to do it. Do it, and do it with glee, and do it with enthusiasm, because it really looks fantastic. Another favorite project of mine we just completed is this powder room. I love this powder room. You guys might have seen it on my other channels. If you guys are not following me, make sure and click the follow button and ring the bell, because you're going to want to get alerted about all the different fun things that are happening, especially in our shorts. We're giving away a lot of really interesting information that is going to allow you to source things at a discount, or find out about sales before they actually happen, before they're notified to the general public. So the idea is to give you a lot of value-added information, so I would definitely encourage you to do that. Also, I want to thank you guys for booking so many online consultations, Zoom consultations. They've been really great, and I'm going to feature a couple of them on this channel because I find the information that I'm giving could be useful to you guys as well. Again, if you need a 50-minute consultation, a 30-minute consultation, whatever it is, the link in the description section below will allow you to just book a quick meeting with me and help solve your design dilemmas. This particular bathroom is one of my favorites. I just mentioned we completed it recently for a client in Westwood, California, Holmby Hills area, and this is just magnificent. In person, it's magnificent. You've got colors in this stone that are peach-like. You've got a little bit of gray, you've got some taupes, you've got a lot of different colors. And what we did was that we integrated the sink. So the marble integrated sink was hot in 22, but it's even hotter in 23. I don't know if I'm ever going to see another porcelain sink again, because it looks like everyone's going marble sinks. Not practical in the sense that you can, throw things in there and be able to wash your pet, but it certainly is a beautiful, beautiful way to elevate, for instance, the powder room. There is no stone more beautiful, with more character and more pizzazz than onyx. Onyx is the world's most expensive stone. And yes, I used it in a project of mine for a flip project, no less, but I did it because I love the stone. This is my dream stone that I wish I had in my own powder room, but we put it in this project and it looks absolutely divine. It looks divine in the evening because it just radiates when the lights are on. You can also add LED lights to onyx and just have it glow from underneath because it is a transparent stone. So this is a great material. And if you can find a piece and use it, I highly encourage you to. Peaches, browns are also very hot, and anything that is onyx is always going to be extra hot. This tub is a dream tub. I know most of us can't actually go out and buy this. This was chiseled out of a large piece of marble, but I had to show it to you so that you could understand where we're going in the beautiful trends of 2023. We are going for things that are edgy, but they're actually simultaneously warm. There's something warm about this tub and inviting about this tub that isn't cold and frightening. It's just beautiful and well done. Something else that's trending in 2023 is sort of this monochrome rooms. These monochrome rooms have marbles that are in one color, as you can see in this bathroom. The marble itself is green, and then the walls are green as well. So this is a really nice punch that's happening in 23. I'm really excited about it because I'm a little bit over the white and the creams, as you guys might be too. It's very tiresome. So you are bringing in something that is pleasing to the eye. It's not too busy, and it's sort of monochromatic. And this is definitely something that you could certainly apply in 23, and it's going to be hot for the air. Here's another example of a monochromatic look. We are in a peach family, and as you can see, the tub is the same color, the walls are the same color, the ceiling's the same color, and it works. It works because it's a cocoon that envelopes you in a room that is very comforting. The colors are very warm, they're very inviting, and this is a very, very hot trend. Arabescato Viola was hot 22, and it's still hot in 23. You're gonna see a lot of these stones splashed in the different home magazines, and I still love the Arabescato. I love how it's used in smaller areas such as vanities, or in little touches inside of perhaps a little niche. I really love this marble. Again, it has a lot of texture. It has that violet background, which is very pretty, and definitely a hot trend in 23. This is a trend that I predicted on TikTok, and actually, not only was I quoted about this in the news, but also it became true. So I'm not only a clairvoyant, but I can predict trends before they happen. So you definitely want to listen to what I'm saying. If you're not following me on TikTok, you are missing out on the amount of banter and fun we are having. I love my subscribers on TikTok. They're a little colorful, shall we say, but it's a whole lot of fun. It's very, very great. So if you guys haven't checked out my TikTok, make sure to subscribe. You are not going to believe what's going on over there. Anyhow, scalloped edges. Look at this kitchen. Oh my God, this is a hood with scallops. It's so good. And I predicted this. There is so many things that are happening in the sort of the scallop world and in interior design, and this is definitely one of them. Scalloped everything. And I mean everything. You've got the banquette that you have in this, what I believe is a restaurant, or it could even be a corner of somebody's house. And it is fantastic. It looks like a velvet or a velour of some sort. And it just makes it playful. It makes it fun. It's taking life a little bit less seriously, which we all like to do. And interior design is becoming a very fun and a great outlet for all of us. I mean, I love bringing in fun elements. I mean, right there, I'm staring at something I just put up, and it's literally an oversized pill that I found at an estate sale, and I just put it up because it's fun. Anyhow, scalloped edges are great. Not only are you seeing them in furniture, but you're also seeing them on headboards. So look at this photo of a bed that has a scalloped headboard. My next favorite use of scalloped edges is, as you can see, in this iron furniture. So these are outdoor pieces, which actually some people use indoors. There's the indoor version, which is for banquettes and for bar stools. I love these iron scalloped edged pieces. I think they're really, really fun. They look great and they look very sophisticated. Just because they're fun does not mean they're infantile or juvenile. They are really wonderful and sophisticated, and you're going to see a lot of this in 23. Thank you for joining me on this episode. I want to know from you guys what it is that you want to see in 23. This is an important question, because as we plan out all of our episodes, it's nice to be able to give you guys the content that you're looking for. So if you have any special requests, sound off below, and we'll see you again next week on this channel, Red Elevator, next Sunday.